understand when you know that I called you, you destined to make it out the situation. You destined to come out. You destined to come out on top. And y'all don't understand who called you. We sit up here. The devil just got my back up against the wall. It seemed like I take one step forward, then I make 2 steps back. But God said, you don't understand. I'm allowing this because I'm looking for some people who know that I called them. Because when you understand I called you for a purpose, you understand that no devil in hell can stop you from growing. No devil in hell can stop you from being healed. No devil in hell can stop you from your promotion. If what we have given the devil power he don't have. You all told the devil, it's too big for me. You got me, and God saying, you not understand. Come on here. See, that's when you got to remember who God is. If he turned around and made man out of dust and blew into man and man came a living soul, you got to understand that man came from nothing until it made something. So if you got that breath on the inside of you, I need y'all to work this word. If the word that you got on the inside of you got the ability to bring dead things back to life. Come on. See, the problem is you ain't saying nothing. You don't know who you co-called to. Right. You don't know who your daddy is. It's like you walking around on the Maury Povich show trying to get a paternity test. Who called you? Because you sit up here and don't understand. Looking at what you're going through. Looking at how the odds against you. And thinking that you're going to lose your mind. Thinking you're going to have a nervous breakdown. Thinking that you're going to lose things. God said you destined. Because I called you with a purpose. Come on. Y'all got to understand this. Come on, preacher. It got to look like the odds are against you, because if it was something that you can do, you wouldn't need God. He said, see, I need my people to believe me again, to know that I created the world in 6 days, and on the 7th day I say rest. Because you got to understand that when God said he created us in the likeness and image, he created us, see, he created us to move like how he moved. He created us to speak when he spoke. So when God said let there be light, light manifested. See, the reason why we think, because I want to say it one time and it happened just like God said it, but are you in that word? Are you in prayer? Do you have that kind of lifestyle to have that kind of power to say it one time and it's over with? Matter of fact, if the truth really be told, we pray and we don't even believe what we praying. We trying to convince ourselves that God gonna do it, not realizing, Jackie, that God already did it. He already brought you out. He already delivered you. It's already got a date on it. But he needs for you to believe the God who called you. And see, the reason why some of us can't believe it, you know why? Because you haven't had an experience with him. You haven't had a relationship with him. See, some of us know God because of the God that our mama told us about. See, we only know God because of the God that our daddy told us about. We only know God because of what we know the pastor told us about. But see, God say, I'm trying to give you an experience with me about what you're going through. Because see, if you ain't never seen God to pay your light bill, you'll never know him to be a provider. He said, see, because I got to allow you to be in a situation where it looks like it won't work out. But when you put your trust and confidence in me, and when you understand that I called you, you understand that I'm going to pay the light bill. Come on here. When you understand that your body is being afflicted, understand I don't belong to my own self. I belong to the Lord. He told me that I shall live and not die. Why in the world I'm going to believe another man that just like me, that breathe like me, that walk like me, that talk like me, and tell me I'm going to die when the creator who created me told me that I'm going to live and not die? See, I understand who called me. See, the people that don't understand who called them because they're looking at their situation, now understanding you don't know who your dad is. Because if we knew who our daddy was, our actions won't reflect what we do. See, because the Bible just told us in Acts 26, Paul went from being a persecutor of the Christians to God stopping him on the road to Damascus. Stopped him right there on his track. He had an encounter with God. See, God said, I'm trying to stop you right there in your mess where you can have an encounter with me.
for me. See, what do you do when trouble rise? What do you do? Do you call your daddy? Do you get on your face? Do you cry out? Or do you call your friend? Or do you call the pastor? Do you call your mama? Do you call your dad? Who do you call? Because if you understand who called you, you're going to go back to the person who called you. Because when I understand, he the one that made me. He the one that sustained me. So when something ain't wrong, see, when your Ford messed up, who you take it back to? The Ford dealership. Why? Because the Ford people know better about the car than the Toyota people do. Because they made it. And see, and God said when something is wrong with you,